Yes, guys, we are just over 9 weeks into prep now. Started at 78.2, sitting this morning at 68.8. So, what are we looking at there? Around about 9 kilo, somewhere in that sort of ballpark. So, 9 weeks, 9 kilos. We definitely take it. Now, we're going to do full day of eating here. The last one was recorded 2 weeks ago, but I think it's going up about a week later. So, this is 2 weeks since the last YouTube video. We're around about 2 kilos down. So, it's been about a kilo per week average. Now, I've just done checking with my coach this morning, and we are 5 weeks on Monday away from peak week, 6 weeks away from the shoot. So what that means is 5 more weeks of dieting from here, and then the final week, if you know much about bodybuilding, is going to be carb loading and getting the physique ready for shoot day. So 5 more weeks dieting from Monday. Right, so meal number one is the exact same as the last one. 10 grams less oats this time. So 40 grams oats, 50 grams whey, 100 grams blueberries. I think the chocolate fudge cake sauce, which is 0 sugar, 0 calories, is new since the last one. So that's been a nice addition just to have that nice sweetness come through in the breakfast. And then 20 grams of dark chocolate. Now, with meal 2, 3, and 4, I can see them maintaining the same over the next 5 weeks unless I get bored. I'm really loving them. There's probably a couple of tweaks in there from the last YouTube video, which I'll run you through as we go through the video. And we'll definitely speak a lot more about dieting hacks today because it's getting a bit more, I say crunch time, but it's getting a bit more serious now. So we'll definitely speak about that today. But ultimately, I'm loving things at the minute. Hunger is starting to build a little bit naturally as we get a little bit further. And, we're like 9 kilo down now. Hunger is going to start to build a little bit more, especially when we're pushing for a kilo down at sub 70. That's well over 1% of the body weight going every single week. But either way, this breakfast, I can see the calories going down soon. I can see this becoming, because it's going to be carbs that go from this point. So it would be the oats and the blueberries that would go, and we'd replace the protein and fats with something else. So I can see this becoming some sort of eggs and vegetables, because this is about 450, 500 calories. I can't remember the exact number of calories here. But if we were to go for 300 calories, we wouldn't want to go for this meal because it would be very filling. So I'm thinking when we do see that final drop, because I can't see things dropping much below where they're at the minute. We're at 1640. The lowest calories I've done is like 1400. I think we might get to around about there. But when we do get to around there, taking 200 calories at breakfast will be perfect. So we can keep the rest of the meals the exact same. But either way, I'm going to chow down on this and I'll see you for the next one. We've made it to 12:40, so it's been about 6 hours since the first meal. Definitely appetite is higher, but because I'm not able to train until 3 today, I wanted to suck up that little period between, 6 and 12. And a real key to that is I've just been leaning on caffeine. So I had a couple of caffeine in that block, kept myself busy, run 7K steps. So the way I see it is, if you're going to cheat on your diet, it's going to be on the evening, right? No one ever went into, the cupboard downstairs and absolutely messed their diet up at, 7, 8 a.m. So if you can get through that portion, you're less likely to cheat on the evening. So I've just found that, sucking up that hunger, and if you're going to be hungry in a diet, you're losing body fat. So I'm happy to be a bit hungry. So this is 12:40. Training's going to be in a couple of hours. We've got in here 125 grams of blueberries. Skyr yogurt 0%. We've got 247 grams of that. And that sounds a bit extreme. That was just what I managed to get in the bowl. So 247 of that. We've got 35 grams of whey protein. And yeah, it looks incredible. We've got some 0 calorie chocolate fudge sauce in there. And then we've got 15 grams of the finest dark chocolate over here. So that's going to be beautiful. I'm going to chow down on this. We'll train in a couple of hours. I have a couple of clips from the training. Should be able to get some clips of physique post-gym as well. And I'll bring you along for it. one of the best times of the day, post-workout grub. We've got rice cakes, chicken, and barbecue sauce. So haven't got any veg with this meal. We've got 4 rice cakes. We've got 160 grams of chicken breast. This comes in at 301 calories and 41 protein. So very quick carbs in the system, low fats. And normally I would have veg with this meal, but I'm actually going to have another meal in a couple of hours. So I don't really need the veg with this meal. So I just opted to just get some quick carbs in the system with the rice cakes, chicken, and some honey barbecue. So I can't lie to you, for what, 300 calories and 40 protein. That's a good bit of volume that we got in there. But that session was surprising in many ways. So I got in the gym and I didn't feel 100%. Like, I just felt a bit low energy today before I got in the gym. And the first couple of sets of dumbbell press weren't quite there. You know, when you get in the gym, you just feel a bit rusty. It took quite a bit of time to warm into it. So dumbbell press wasn't the best. We lost 1 rep on dumbbell press, which is not the end of the world. Went into incline machine press. That moved quite nicely. And mindset after that point was just, I'm going to give 100% and fail on every exercise. And I find this can happen a lot in diets with people. It used to happen to me a lot. Is you get in the gym, you feel like first set or two is not really there, and then intensity just drops. You know, you coast through the session. I just don't want to do that this year. Like, yeah, as we get like a week or 2 out, I'm going to drop the intensity. But, you know, we're like 5 weeks out from peak week, you know, 6 weeks out. So I'm not going to let intensity drop on a session like that. It's genuinely all mindset. But anyway, I'm absolutely starving. So I'm going to stop waffling. I'm going to grub down this. We've got 1 more meal I'm going to have in a couple of hours, which I'm absolutely buzzing for. And I've just spoke to my coach today. We've had a little bit of a mini check-in, and calories are going down from tomorrow. So I'm going to enjoy. I'm absolutely buzzing with this one. If you can take one thing away from this video, this maple syrup and egg white French toast, you've heard it here first. So this is coming at 387 calories. I've had some broccoli already, so broccoli's included in this calories. 387 calories and 44 grams of protein. 387 calories, 44 protein, and I've had broccoli. You get the maple syrup with it as well. So this looks better if you do put an egg in it, but I don't have the calories for an egg. If you put an egg in it, it looks unbelievable, and it actually fries better. But fry light, you just get some egg whites, you get some vanilla extract, you get some sugar-free, it's like some stevia, just sugar-free sugar, and it's got no calories in it. It's just like a sweetener. You put that in there with the vanilla extract, the egg whites, and you put it together with some bread. So we've got some tiger loaf bread, and 2 of them, stick the egg whites on top of it. So you baste these with the egg whites, pour the egg whites over the top of it, put it in the pan. It's sweet because you get the sweetener in there, and then you put the maple syrup on it. So we're going to sign off here, feeling fantastic. I'm absolutely buzzing to go and have this. We'll get a good night kip in. Tomorrow we have cardio, first thing, 45 minutes. We're going to get 14k steps in, and I'm going to go train legs. So tomorrow's another big day. So I'm going to get some rest in, and I'll see you on the other side.